Hi there, it's Gillian at Gillian's Art Flow. Thank you for popping by. If you're a regular, you know the drill. Grab a coffee, pull up a chair, sit down and enjoy. If you're new here, the same applies to you. Grab a coffee, pull up a chair. Don't forget to give the subscribe button a bit of a tap as you walk past it. Guys, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whichever way you want to go with it, and leave a comment below. I like to keep the YouTube algorithm fed and happy. So I got a 12 by 24 inch canvas today, and I'm going along the theme that I've been playing with recently, where I'm using the same sort of base colour and then I chuck a colour in there. So I've got a black base, as you can see. It's DecoArt Black. I'm using DecoArt White, Pebeo Studio Acrylic Silver, and the DecoArt Pewtar, and the splash of colour that I'm throwing into the mix on this painting is the Royal and Langnickle Yellow. So I went along quite happily, and I have to say, as it implies in the title, I can't take 100% credit for this painting because I had a bit of help with the painting fairies. Yeah, they got into my studio when I wasn't looking and started playing with my paints. You'll see what happens. Enjoy, folks. So just a quick shout out to, I don't know, what is it, hashtag Trove Arts, is that how you do it? So it's the guys down at Trove Arts. There's a link down to their channel below. They do some amazing stuff. But I was asked a question from last week's painting, the one that has got the, very similar to this, but with pink instead of yellow. Anyway, they posed a question, and so this morning I took a deep breath and I went about 3 postcodes over from my comfort zone. I was so far out my comfort zone, and I went to a little cafe that's not very far from me, where a load of bikers hang out, and I spoke to this really lovely biker. He was really lovely, and asked him various questions about the tank, how the tank, you know, how it's put together and all that kind of thing. And also, apparently he'd recently sprayed a couple of bikes, so I was asking him also about the paint, and it turns out that automotive paint these days is actually acrylic based. So I was really pleased about that news. So that was first stage ticked off. So I will keep you up to date on how the whole thing is going. There's some more research that I need to do first. There's a couple of things that I need to acquire. And then, of course, I need to start playing about with the paint. But as soon as I start doing anything sort of, you know, physical, if you like, rather than just the research and gathering some bits and pieces, obviously I'll bring you all in on it. But yeah, so hang on in there, guys. I'm working towards getting an answer for you. So I was really happy with the way this had turned out, and I was just doing those final tweaks that every artist does that we never know when to stop doing. And eventually I stopped, went downstairs, made a cup of coffee, had a cup of coffee, came back upstairs and just wiped the underneath of the canvas to take off any drips that was there, and it was looking fine. And it was quite late in the evening and I was hungry, so I went back downstairs, had some dinner, then I tidied up and, you know, all those evening chores you've got, and I went back up to my studio to check on the painting. And that's when I discovered the paint fairies had got into my studio, and they decided they wanted to have a little play. And so they clearly took my canvas and tilted it. And the annoying thing is, I actually like the painting better after they'd been at it. Let me know down below what you think.